So now, this holiday, 4th of July, so-called Independence Day, what is there to celebrate when your nation is falling apart? What is there to celebrate when your people are dying? Hmm? What is there to celebrate when there's race wars, threats of race wars, wars abroad, economy crashing, stimulus packages, natural disasters, dams breaking in Michigan, fires in California, dust flying all the fuck around every fucking where? What are you niggas celebrating? What's to be fucking celebrating about? You fucking niggas can't get a traffic stop right without a nigga losing his life. And you talking about celebrating some shit. Freedom from oppression. You fucking hypocrites. How do you free yourself from oppression and put another person right into oppression? How can you claim to be freeing yourself from oppression, claiming your independence and freedom from an oppressive government while putting another people into oppression? You see the hypocrisy of this shit, guys? And the irony of this shit. You got little so-called black boys and girls pledging allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, the land that their foremother and forefather were beat to shit on, the land where they worked for free. Not were free, they worked for free. The land where you work for free. That's how the real anthem go. America, America, the land where you work for free. Or if you don't, you get your ass beat with a whip for free. What the fuck? I can get my ass whooped with a whip for free. What this shit kind of country? I don't want to be there. How the fuck everybody was running here when that was happening to my people? How the hell is everybody running to a country where that's happening to a people simultaneously? Guys, come on with the hypocrisy. That's my question on Independence Day, niggas. Who the fuck got free on Independence Day? Huh? Your black ass about to light that stupid ass firework you spent all your fucking stimulus package on? You dumb nigga. You dumb nigga. Were you free? Did that day represent your independence? Or was your ass still picking cotton, nigga? You dumb nigga. And you want to crack a Budweiser with an American flag hat on, so American flag shorts. Even though that shit, in their own damn laws say you ain't supposed to do that shit. But you can go and get an American flag hat and put that bitch on right now. But they say you can't desecrate no flag and do that shit. People do it all the fucking time. You see the hypocrisy of this shit? You see? I'm fucking your shit up today. I'm tired of y'all lies, man. I'm about to sit down and shit and let you guys celebrate today and fucking, wow, children are at stake. Y'all want to sit around and act like this shit ain't happening on the earth. You eating your fucking barbecue hot dog today. But what about what they mean when they say hot dog? Your enemies. What about what they're doing with their hot dogs? With their walnut sauce? With their pasta? With their cheese? What about what they're doing with their hot dogs today? How come you don't know that? Is it because you just won't accept the truth of that shit? Or is it because you don't know? Well, let me tell you what it means. Those terms for Jezebel system on this earth means little boys, little girls. Hot dogs, pizza, cheese, all that shit means little boys, little girls, infant boys, infant girls. To cannibalize and to molest and to torture and to drink their adrenalized blood. That's what the Jezebel system's doing on this earth. And you know why? Let me break a little spiritual lingo down for y'all who can't attain to the spiritual because you're too stuck in your fucking lower self. The reason why that's happening on the earth for all of you who complain about this shit is because the Hebrew woman, let me tell you the truth. When you take wrongfully, I'm not saying it for any righteous reason, but when you wrongfully put the father out of the child's life, the child's soul begins to become cannibalized by you when you do that. If it's done wrongfully, like you know they have a good relationship, but you're just being bitter and being spiteful. That's what I'm talking about, because it happens. Fuck you if you say it's not. I had it happen to me, so fuck all y'all. You know they love each other, but you're just in the way because you're just being spiteful and hurtful, okay? Well, you're Jezebel, bitch, when you do that. She is the cannibalizer of the child soul. That's what she does. That's what she always has done. That's what she was made to do. And if you're doing it, Hebrew woman, then you have become Jezebel. So you better repent today of that shit, and you better correct it and make those iniquity scales that you got with the Most High. You better balance them bitches today. If you got a chance to do it on this Independence Day, then free him. Then free that child today. Fuck George Washington. Independence Day, free that child. Free that woman that's living in torture with that abusive ass nigga that ain't leading her to no love. Don't know love in his heart. Then free that widow, because she's a widow. Let her be free today on this Independence Day. See how we gonna make all this shit righteous. All this unrighteous shit you niggas talking about. Fucking Independence Day. Then free that child that's being in bondage by Jezebel, the soul snatcher. That's all the fuck she know how to do, man. That system, that bitch that's sitting on all them waters that you're reading about, that the beast's gonna turn and make war with her. Well, what do you think the Patriots, the Q movement versus the deep state is? You sleepyhead niggas. It's the beast system going to war with Jezebel. That's why he says it's an unseen enemy, nigga. Because it's a spirit that makes people do that shit. She cannibalizes children. That's how you worship her ass. With children's blood, nigga. So all these children that go missing and the organs and shit go missing, the fuck you think is going on? Jezebel's eating that shit. That spirit, sucking up them souls, sucking up that energy. Because you sacrifice your children to the fire, just like it's written in the scripture. All y'all don't want to read. Like I'm just conjecturing this shit. It's already written in there. That's what y'all do. You give your children over to them. What you think abortion is about? Every time a Hebrew woman aborts a child, another child gets snatched and gets abducted and drank this adrenalized blood. You see? The aborted baby, what do you think happens to it? They just throw it in the garbage? He was giving it a high price. Silly niggas. This shit is a big business. You make millions off of fucking aborted babies. And y'all act like y'all don't know this shit. How do I know and you don't? What the fuck is your excuse? They say nothing never good came from where I'm from. They say where I come from, this bitch look like Iraq, nigga. This bitch look like Baghdad after America rolled through with them fucking Humvees and tanks, nigga. Where I'm from. So how the fuck do I know this shit? And you don't know that that's happening on the earth? And you're celebrating Independence Day. From what? You niggas. Free from what? From what? What are you free from? Are you free from your depression today? No. So why aren't you guys trying to figure out how the fuck to get free from that today? Why do you run? Why do you act like I don't hear you, like you don't hear me ask you that shit? Why do you act like you don't hear the questions when I ask them to you? You just think them to yourself and keep moving. Like you don't really make an objective decision. Wait a second. Wait. Let me answer the question the brother is asking me. For real. Like it's making perfect logical sense. Like, wait a minute. I ain't free from shit. How am I free if I gotta ask another nigga to use the bathroom when I'm at work? Oh, God. How are you free if you gotta ask for a bathroom break, my nigga? Stop the bullshit. How are you free where if you don't clock in, you're fired? If you come late, you're fired. If you come late, your pay is docked. Then how are you free? How are you free when you can't get free healthcare? Free water. Come the fuck on. Everything you have to pay for it. And you say you're free. Then what the fuck? Then I'm lost here, because why are your people then, you stupid nigga, that says you're free, getting killed openly, and all people can seem to do is riot, picket, scream and holler, which is really a bunch of faggots and lesbians doing that shit. We're tired of their pushing. We want people to take up our cause. They ain't got no fucking cause worth fighting for, nigga. You ain't about life. All of you niggas are about death. And that shit ain't gonna work because the Most High done already blasted your ass. I'm just delivering the message. So I'm gonna piss you guys off today, I'm sure. Because I'm sure he's about to crack that Budweiser and that fucking barbecue steak and shit. Your prize fucking steak you got. That bitch probably from last year. Shit. Eat and be merry, just like it says in the scriptures. Everything I'm saying come out the scriptures. Just like in the days of Noah, they shall be eating and drinking, being given in marriage and marrying. Yeah, we're gonna be living it up. He done already blasted you. It's already over. You just can't see it yet. It's being hidden by inventory. You silly niggas. Stockpiles. See? When the famine hit, you just use the stockpiles you got. Now, if you're an honest nation, you tell the people that. You say, oh, you know what, guys? Your president, your leader, your king, he would get up there in front of you and say, look here, guys. Look. We ain't got shit. Okay? We only got enough to last us about another year. That's all. And we have no stockpiles, and the harvest from this year was blasted by floods, which it was, by the way. But blasted by floods, and we couldn't plant seeds, and then it rained a lot, and fucking the water, the land was all fucked up. We couldn't get any harvest. Can you get any harvest? You wait. You couldn't get any harvest? No, we couldn't get any. What about last year? We couldn't get any last year either. Same kind of shit happened. So we're fucked. Yes, we are. But it's okay because we're going to lie and tell everybody. See? That's what they did. They lied. Everything's all good. Stimulus package. Send you their cash. That paper there that we have to print when we get in a bind. Send you some of that shit. Tell you everything's all good. Wear your fucking mask. Shut the fuck up. Don't go watch that nigga's videos for damn sure because you're gonna know all truth. So fuck that. Don't listen to him. Keep that nigga shit censored. Delete anything that we don't want people to know and shit. Instead of being honest with you guys. Is that love? And you're too stupid to understand that they're lying to you, and you just say, I'll just accept it. Like something I'm seeing recently. Well, I'm just on some flash shit with you niggas. I'm watching this shit about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Okay, if you're a boxing fan, then you understand this shit. About Tyson Fury's gloves. No, world. Tyson Fury clearly cheated. He is a clear cheater. He has a record of cheating. He was caught with performing his enhancing steroids. Caught with doing the shit. He lied and said that he was on cocaine because he got his license revoked. So he lied and said he was on cocaine and shit and had a drug breakdown and mental breakdown and shit. But he really was on steroids. He lied about the shit. So he cheats. Then he got into a fight to fight with a man, and he had his left glove wasn't on correctly because the left thumb on the glove was detached from the glove. Now wait a minute. Before you started fighting, the thumb was detached and nobody noticed the shit. Not the trainers, not the fucking officials, not the referee. No one. Not even Tyson Fury noticed it, guys. And they had to take this nigga's glove off and put a new glove on before he started a fight. This is all fact, what I'm saying. This is all verifiable proof. So these are all things that exist. But he's not a cheater? I'm saying this to explain to you how the world you guys living in. You live in a world where a man can blatantly cheat like this man has done, and you will deny it because of what you see with your outward appearance. You judge by the outward appearance. You do exactly what God said not to do. Now, if you're not judging by outward appearance, then explain to me why he's not guilty of cheating. If he's been caught cheating, guys. If he's been caught red-handed, then why isn't he a cheater? You see? So shouldn't we live in a world where if a nigga cheats, he's called a cheater? Especially when he does it repeatedly over and over and over and over. Shouldn't we say, well, he's a cheater? Oh, not to mention, guys, speaking of his gloves. After he did the thing with the thumb detached move, he also went to spar with a man. And after the sparring session, the man got suspicious and said, I don't know about these niggas' gloves. See, here we are again with gloves. He runs over to the man's gloves, looks at them. They don't have no padding in them. And he videos it and shows the proof. Shows the pictures of them sparring and all that shit. Guys, he still has a boxing license. But Mike Tyson rapes a girl, he's done. And he didn't even rape her. See? It was consensual sex. Come on, guys. So it's not outward appearance. Michael Vick fights dogs. Oh my God! He can never play in the league again. It's over. He can never have it in a moment again in the spotlight. Fuck that guy. This nigga doping, cheating ass gloves. Oh, now let's get down to brass tacks about Deontay Wilder. So his latest fight with Deontay Wilder is suspicion about his gloves because the picture surfaced where he had some fucked up ass gloves. We all saw it. It's easy to see, not hard, nothing. So Deontay Wilder also sustained injuries in that fight. And if you look at the pictures, you'll see there are horrendous injuries that Deontay Wilder's never had these type of injuries. Tyson Fury has never inflicted these type of injuries on another fighter. So there's suspicion that his right glove was loaded with an object. His left glove was hanging off of his arm, his hand. Okay, which is what they said he did in the first fight with Deontay Wilder, which I saw the video and I agree. So he's just a cheater, guys. Tyson Fury cheats. That's what he does. And instead of believing that, for some reason you guys say, no, he's not. Now I ask you, if Deontay Wilder had these same issues with his gloves and been sought and it's been proven before that he'd been doing this shit by other people leading up to these events, would you say maybe he's fucking cheating? Or would you say, no, Deontay Wilder's no way. Tyson Fury should have just took his ass whooping. So his life was at stake. Because I'll just tell you guys the truth for all you who don't know. That night was supposed to be a shaming ritual. Fuck it. We going for broke today. Man, I'm not about to just keep playing with y'all and going back and forth with these stories and shit. Look, that was supposed to be a shaming ritual on Deontay Wilder. Done by the so-called white man against the so-called black man. Because I told you, this is what it's about on this earth. Okay? These two races of people, like I've been saying, are what the whole thing is about. The so-called white man, so-called black man. Okay? They represent the internal struggle of everybody on this earth. The flesh and the spirit. The flesh man represented by the so-called white man. If you don't believe he's the flesh man, look at his track record and look at how he lives and tell me he's not. Jacob represented by the spiritual man. Look at his track record and tell me he's not the spiritual man. The man who was in bondage. The man who took the stripes on his back. The man who hung from the tree. The man who received the promises from the Most High. The man who received the birthright and the blessing. And you tell me that it's just not true. He doesn't bear the marks of the Israelite. The Deuteronomy 28 Israelite that you guys keep denying. So now we see a shaming ritual. What was supposed to happen? He was supposed to be, this is supposed to, what they call buck breaking. He was supposed to beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder and murder him. In front of his wife, in front of his people, in front of his nation. And murder him. And it was not allowed to come to fruition because the Most High Yah gave him grace. You see, because he's giving the whole nation of Israel grace in this story. It's over now. You don't have to take that beating anymore. You don't have to take that L anymore. See? So Tyson Fury is being exposed now. When back in the day, he would have probably killed Deontay Wilder in that fight and be hailed as a hero by his wicked ass people. They always, y'all know the story, the Great White Hope. Stop fucking playing, man. Come on. Stop being naive. All of you, man. Whites and blacks, man. Stop being fucking naive about the shit that I'm saying to y'all today, man. It was a shaming ritual to buck break him. Because he represents the symbol of a strong Hebrew warrior king who believe on his own. He believe in the name of I am. He speak it, believe it, receive it, and you hate that shit. You hate that message. You hate what he represent. So you were going to buck break him in front of all of us, beat his ass with some Irish brass knuckles in your fucking glove and your wiggly ass left hand with your cheating ass gypsy fucking ways, the ways that you've always been on this earth, you fucking traveler. And you know why you're a traveler? Because you ain't got no fucking land. And that's how we know who we divide the light and the dark. That's how we know. Because all of you who stand with a cheating ass motherfucker like Tyson, you stand with a cheating ass nation. You stand with a cheating ass friend. You stand with a cheating ass spouse. You will stand with anything that cheats. Even if it's right there in your fucking face. You fucking beta male, get the fuck out of our faces. Because the alpha male here today. Yahuwah, the Lion of Judah. We here today, man. We cleaning all this bullshit up. We're not giving any quarter. So why today, while you smelling your fucking barbecue sauce in the air, and your fucking smoke and grill and light your damn fireworks, blowing your fucking hand off. Think about the fact that your ass ain't free, you dumbasses. And the niggas whose day is supposed to be, they going into bondage. Because can't you see it's true? I'm not trying to be mean, guys. Karen, Becky, Tammy, Bobby, Carson, Bellamy. Come on, guys. Lori. I'm not trying to be funny. But if you don't accept Yahusha as your Lord and Savior, then you're doomed. Okay? Because your people did a bunch of wicked ass shit. You can't say they didn't. I heard one woman debating with her brother about Tyson Fury's gloves, and he was giving the facts to her, and then in the middle of the interview she said, and he says, what? She goes, he cheated, okay. Oh my God, he cheated. You see? Why does that have to be the response to he cheated? Because he's your great white hope. You believed he could beat Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. What all this means is they believe their white man could beat you, black man. Go get him. Go stop him from taking the throne, honey. You see? I'm not trying to be funny. It's just true. Go stop that nigger. Kill him. Do something. He's taking our world. You see? That's what you're going through. So you've been tricked and tricked and tricked. Well, the trick is done now. It's over for you. Okay? I mean, it is literally over for your kind. Okay? You just say it's not about race, but then you just say white people and black people. I told you the physical representations of the two. And within each one of us on this earth, there cannot be denied that you have a moral choice to make, nigga. And that moral choice is Esau and Jacob, see? You just don't understand the spiritual because you're a base being. Doesn't it say base men in the Bible? The baser sort? Lower vibrational beings, nigga. Okay? You're talking to a real Yahudim. Okay? That washes his hands up to his elbows. Spiritually. You get me? I don't just wash the hands spiritually. We are complete spiritual on this shit, bro. We are not carnal. We are not caught up on your lies anymore. Here, have a nice hat and a jacket. Don't you feel good? Nope. Have a nice pizza party at work because we made you work 5 hours over. You got some pizza, so fuck it. You gonna let these bastards treat you like little ass kids? Y'all still gonna allow that, or you gonna come to Abba Yah and make you into a king and a queen? What you gonna choose today? Nah. We gonna make this message fly. Those who have an ear, let him hear. So now we're gonna speak to Yisrael. And I wanna tell you, right now is your blessed hope, the thing you've been waiting for. See, because what everybody's about to go through on this earth, you've already been through it. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 were some hell of a years for you. Were they not? In 2019, you got liberated. And you felt that Ruach HaKodesh leading you and guiding you to a new way of thinking about things. A new way of bringing things into your life and a new way of releasing things out of your life. A new thought process. A kinder way, a gentler way, a calmer way. You remember those days when you were first learning how to be calm at first, how to stop and breathe and pause and contain those emotions before you responded. And how now at this point in 2020, you've got to the point where you can contain those emotions a lot quicker. You can respond a lot quicker when the Ruach HaKodesh is leading you. Because we've been coming up through these lessons, passing through these rites of passage, whether you know it or not. So now we're here at the finish line now. And all we have to do now is hang tight. Hang tight to the banner of truth and love at this time, which is loving the Most High with your whole heart, your whole soul, your whole mind, everything you got, man. And loving your neighbor as yourself. That is the only thing you have to do right now. You don't have to do anything. You have to picket. You don't have to go outside and protest a damn thing. You don't have to do that. Because we are spiritual. It's time for you to gird up your spiritual armor right now, Yisrael. You elect. You chosen. Put your armor on. Look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. So sharpen your blades today. Don't get weak. Don't get slack. He says, carry this world loosely on you while you're here. So deal with it as you need to, just barely and sparingly, as you need to. You need to get a bottle of water, get something to drink, go get your bottle of water, get you something to drink. But don't you be thinking, I gotta hoard all this water, I gotta buy all the water there is so that I can make sure I get through these days. What days? These days are blessed for you, the ones I'm talking to now. I said we're gonna make this message fire. Double-edged blade, slice them right through the middle. I just let your enemies have it. They know what's up. They know they ain't about shit. They know the clock is ticking. What does it say? He knows he has but a short time. So he's gonna make war with you, sister. Again, like he always did, just as the beginning. I said the ending from the beginning. So we at the beginning again. You see, the story started with a love. Adam and Eve saw each other. Oh my God, baby, you look so beautiful. She was like, oh my God, King, you're so handsome. And it was in this state forever unblemished until all of a sudden, another nigga's thought intercepted. See? Another thought, a new thought. You shall not surely die. Wonder word. You shall not surely die. See? He always adds one word that if you ain't listening and you ain't sharp, you'll get tripped up on. If you be the Son of God. See how he does? Not you be the Son of God, which is true. It's if you be the Son of God. You see how he does it? So he's going to try that shit with you now. At this point, sister. But your king's got your back now. We ain't going for the bullshit. We slapping that motherfucker. Every time we see his ass, we slapping that bitch down. We stumping, we crush on the back of his head. Because it said that, guess what your fight was? Having that baby that was going to crush his fucking head and teach us the truth. Because all he does is speak lies. And how do you get a nigga to stop lying? You crush his fucking mouth closed. Bitch! You see? And what better thing to crush a snake with than the heel of your foot? Okay? So be crushing that bitch now. So when you see him, just laugh at that motherfucker. Don't get terrified like you used to. Don't get scared of him, baby. Shit. He can't do a damn thing to you. But speak for you little lies out the corner of his fucking mouth. Because we got the rest of his mouth bound the fuck up. Okay? And we lions. Okay? We don't fuck around. We don't give quarter. We don't take no bullshit. Period. Okay? So you rejoice today on this Independence Day because you are being freed. Okay? But your enemies are being doomed. And don't you go over into their low vibrations of their doom with them. This doom is for them, your enemies who did this shit to you. It's not for you. All right? So I'm going to end it with that. You be blessed today. Silawam Yisrael.